Hello YouTube, this is Little Mr. Hardcore, aka Robert, with a draft party recap. We went to the draft party for the Browns. We had number 1 pick, obviously. Had number 12, which we'll get into that later. But anyways, there were some players there that are supposed to be signing, plus they have a what do you call it? Locker room sale, they call it, where usually like game used jerseys or event used jerseys, some stuff they had autographed and all that. We went through that, but first, here's me and the wife. They took a picture with the Browns background and let us take it. So there's that. That's pretty sweet. And then we met some players, so we'll go through that. That one's got a story, kind of a story behind it, so we'll wait on that one, I guess. The players we met were really, really nice. We'll just do it like that. I guess it doesn't matter. Anyways, first up was I had 2 photos of this guy, but my one didn't come out right, so I just said screw it, and he gave us one of his own things that they have. It's Dan Fike, played for the Browns. Signed it. And then I had one of the photos that did come out. This one came out pretty good. He signed it right there, so I was cool with that. And then we met Greg Pruitt, which was this one photo he signed. And then this other photo, he stopped me, stopped the line just to ask me, because he don't know who this guy is. But this is the picture where he got the guy like face masked him really bad and his helmet went backwards, but he was trying to figure out who number 22 for the he stopped me in the line and even stopped the line signing autographs just to, he's like, does anybody know who number 22 is? And no one could figure it out, but it's 22 for the Jets, whoever that is. But he kept asking me. I thought that was kind of cool. Oh, and he gave us this also, a signed their own photo, but one must have been stuck to it that wasn't signed or anything. It just stuck to it, so we got that too, so that's pretty cool. And then the other one was Hanford Dixon, which he'll sign anything, and plus he gave us one of these. So me and my wife both got one. So he more or less gives you 2 autographs when it was 1 per. And here's another photo. He signed kind of small, so hopefully number 80 there can sign it sometime. I think that might be James Lofton. I'm not for sure. I'll look it up. But anyways, there was also a player there that was in the VIP spot that wasn't supposed to be there, and he was coming to the edge signing randomly. So I ran over there and caught him, which it was Frank Menafield. And I don't know if you can tell, but some little kids had some kind of weird marker, and as you can tell, it came out like crap. And he signed on top of Hanford Dixon there. So when I handed the photo to Hanford Dixon, he's like, wait a minute. And Frank just happened to be standing behind him. I said, Frank did it. That was his signing. He turned around and he goes, Frank, why'd you sign on me? He goes, I look too good to sign on myself. And then Hanford signed right there on top of Frank Menafield. So I thought that was sweet, and it came with the story. So that made that even cooler. And then the current guys that was there, Duke Johnson was there, but he was not signing. He was just taking photos. But we met Carl Nassib, who was a really nice guy. And he even came on TV right after he was done signing. There he is again. And then the other one was Christian Kirksey. And he had to stop just to say how good these photos were. He's like, I really like these photos. This is the one I got signed. And my wife got this one signed. He's like, man, I love these photos. And I don't know how many times he told me that, which was awesome. And then we went into the locker room sale, and it was pretty packed. First, we'll get into this first. They did this new casino that's, well, it's not new, but newer casino was there, and you spin this wheel, and it either said Brown swag or Jack swag. The place is called Jack, obviously. But anyways, you spin the wheel, and whatever you land on, that's what you get. And there's all kinds of random stuff, and they say, well, here's the Jack side and here's the Brown side, whatever you pick. So my wife goes and gets her prize. Here's my prize. I mean, it says Jack's Cleveland Casino on it. One of them little just straws and cups. And then my wife, when she picks her prize, she gets the Cleveland side. And look at this thing. This thing is huge. And it is awesome. I don't even know, what is that, a mixer? It looks like a torpedo straw. I don't know what that is, but it's cool. Either way, maybe to mix your drinks. But either way, that was awesome. So she won that. And then when you're in the locker room sale, we picked up some things and bought a lanyard for my daughter because there wasn't really, there's not really girl stuff in there. But this towel, they say they're used towels from different games. They didn't say what player, what, nothing. They just said used towels from the, so it's like a sweat towel maybe or something. But there's that. That was pretty cheap. So we got that for my son just because I don't know what we're going to do with it. Probably if he gets sweaty, he uses it or something. Got to clean up a mess, use it, I guess. But then they also, when you buy stuff, they give you these weird looking pins with a little guy on it. I don't know if you can see his face or not. And then his the thing that holds your pen is a tie. But anyways, there's that. And then I went in there for mini helmets is what I collect. So, and I found this one, and almost all the mini helmets with anybody on it was 15 bucks. So I got an RG3 mini helmet for 15 bucks. Then as I was looking through some more, the only thing is, if you can't tell, there's a little smear there. But shoot, for 15 bucks. It was funny. Many helmets signed, 15 bucks. Former players, obviously. But non-signed mini helmets, 40. How does that work? But anyways, this was the last one I bought. I know he left us, but Terrell Pryor. So, hey, for 15 bucks, I couldn't pass them up. They had photos for $5. Balls without cases, or the boxes were, some of them were $5. Most of them were $5. But there wasn't anybody. There's a lot of Barkevius Mingo stuff. There was a real nice football on the other side. I was thinking about buying it. I think it was Terrell Pryor and it was 40. But most everything says Cleveland on it. So I'd like to have one of just like a regular panel ball or something with Terrell Pryor on it. But anyways, that's my recap. It was a blast. We had a good time. And we ate at this food truck called the Little Piggy. And I had I think it was called the Dog Pounder. It was like a pound hot dog with all kinds of pulled pork and sweet barbecue sauce on it and cheese. Oh, it was so good. And then my wife had what was called the Doggy Bowl, which was like the same thing, but instead of a hot dog, it was tater tots. That was really good. And then, of course, our drinks. And then we watched the draft, which I'm fine with Myles Garrett. I don't know a lot about college. I don't watch a lot of college. But the Myles Garrett pick, obviously, was the one most everybody wanted. And then I thought, because we didn't get Trubisky because of the, whatever the Bears were thinking, getting him second pick. But then we had Deshaun Watson, or there was even Hooker, and a couple other guys that were right in our lap, and we traded our pick. Then we ended up with Peppers and that, I can't think of the other guy's name, Nahoko or something like that. I don't remember. I can't think of it right offhand. But we picked up Peppers, which, if he stays out of trouble, we'll be fine with him. Hopefully. And then I guess I'll have to watch the rest of the draft later, if it ain't on already. But anyways, that's my recap of the draft party. We had a good time. I guess that was, I mean, drunks as always. But other than that, yeah, as my son over there, I didn't know. I've never been there before. This is the first time I ever went to a draft party. I guess they allowed kids. I didn't know if they were allowed or not. But there was not very many. Like, a lot of people didn't bring their kids because I didn't think that they would anyways. But we didn't because we didn't know. But yeah, there's allowed kids there. It was a good time. But anyways, if you lasted this long in my video, thanks a lot. So that's my video of the recap of the draft tailgate party, whatever it was. Oh, and whoever gave us the free parking, thank you for that. That was awesome, because when we left, the sign said $25 parking. When we paid nothing, he let us go in for free. So whoever you are, thanks for the free parking, buddy. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you liked it, like it. If you didn't, put a dislike. Subscribe. All that good stuff. Thanks for watching. Bye!